Here at Athletic Republic, I've got all kinds of SMR tools, self-myofascial release, foam rolls. I've got a bucket here with different lacrosse balls, different sizes, densities, textures. There's an arm aid in there, a chirp wheel back there. So I'm a big believer in the ability to take care of yourself through these different techniques, addressing fascia, muscle tightness, things like that. Big believer in massage, chiropractic care, RPR, ART, all that kind of stuff. Some people will tell you that it's all a joke, pseudoscience. If that's you, that's totally fine. Don't get in my comments and try to argue with me about your beliefs and all that kind of stuff. It's totally fine. Believe what you want to believe. I know that I feel better when I'm done, so that's why I do it. But I wanted to talk just a second here about the Levrol massage stick, which is this guy right here. And I'm going to show you a few things about it. I got it from my buddy Kellen, and it is basically a one-stop tool to replace all these other tools. So again, there's nothing wrong with any of the foam rolls and the cross balls and all that kind of stuff. Use them all. But this one piece of equipment is probably something that you could take and minimize all the other things that are available out there. So I'm going to show you a few things about it. First, as a standalone, it's got this foam pad on it, which makes it very similar to something you'd see like here with the foam roll. And it rotates just like you would with one of these sticks that I'm sure you're familiar with and see all over. So you can do your standard rolling out your quad, your hamstring, just like you would with any other stick. If you want to have a harder surface, you can just unscrew the end here. That ball comes all the way off. You can slide the foam roll right off, and you have a harder surface to work with. But what I really enjoy about this tool is, as someone that uses RPR and has benefited from it, part of that process is releasing your psoas. And prior to this, unless someone else is working on me, I always have to use a kettlebell. I take a small kettlebell and lay on the handle. I do my breath work that way. But this kind of is a way more efficient way of releasing your psoas. And all I'm going to do is find a corner here that's going to support my body weight. And I will find where I need, and I'm going to lean in and do my breath work this way. And this will do my belly breath. But this will eliminate the need for me to get up and down off the floor to use a kettlebell handle. So for those that have knee injuries or hip issues, low back issues, maybe where getting up and down the floor isn't ideal, you can address a lot of those areas that you would with the foam roll on the floor with the massage stick here. Also, my wife as a masseuse tells me I need to work on my pecs a lot more. And so this is a great way for me to address those trigger points. And so I can just work my way through different ranges of motion, and I can adjust how much pressure I put in by leaning into it. Or I can get into my shoulder, tricep, lat, wherever I need that treatment. So again, this is going to allow you to be able to hit those areas without getting up and down off the floor, using a lacrosse ball, kettlebell, whatever you're using it for. Over here, I just use the cable cross machine because it's convenient for me, but you'll get an attachment with the straps that you can hook up into your door jamb. So if you're doing this at home, traveling on the road, hotels, wherever you've got a door, you can set this up as well. But this again is going to allow you to stay standing, so you're not getting up and down off the floor. It's going to allow you to address different areas, again, based on if this is higher or lower, you are going to be able to hit different areas of your body more effectively. Kellen has a wonderful tutorial on his Instagram that I will link, but he's got how you can adjust the height of the anchor sight to most effectively hit your different muscles that you want to address. But just real quick, I can take, as I lean back into this, I can put as much or as little pressure as I need to, and I can begin to work the areas like I would with a foam roll on the floor, but again, I'm not having to get up and down. I can also, if I were to raise this a bit higher, then you can see how I can get my entire back by using the straps very similar to what you would use with on the floor there. But again, maybe one of my favorites here is I can lean back with my hamstrings, or I can lean back and address my hamstrings with more tension. And I really like the ability to hit my adductors. I have a hard time doing a good job of this on the floor of the foam roll. This allows me to really target the area with a lot more tension or specificity than just laying on the floor. So again, depending on where you want to address, you can just change your anchor sight and the amount of tension you're using as you go through different ranges of motion, different body parts. So again, I want to thank Kellen for sending me this tool. I've been using this for a few months now, actually. Again, it makes it super easy to hit my entire body in one area, not getting up and down the floor. So give it a shot and give Kellen a shout, and I will link his information below. Thanks.